In the spring of 1961, something strange began inside a modest apartment on Rose Street in New York. The home of Mrs. Maybelle Clark became the center of a chilling mystery, one of the most unusual poltergeist cases ever documented. The disturbances seemed to follow her grandson, a 13-year-old boy named Ernest Rivers. On the night of his birthday, as he sat working on his homework, he noticed something impossible. A pepper shaker drifted through the air and came to rest beside him. That single moment was only the beginning. From then on, glasses, plates, and cups would lift from their places and crash across the rooms almost every day. At first, Mrs. Clark tried to keep the incidents quiet. She only told close family members and a few trusted friends, but secrets have a way of spreading. Soon, neighbors began to whisper, and reporters arrived, hungry for a ghost story. Mrs. Clark refused to let them take pictures of herself or of Ernest. She feared people might think they had lost their minds. One of the first officials to look into the case was Irving Laskowitz from the New York Housing Authority. He searched the home, questioned both grandmother and grandson, and admitted he found no sign of anyone faking the events. In fact, he remarked that it almost would have been easier if it had been a prank, because mischievous children were far simpler to deal with than something unseen. Laskowitz then suggested that Mrs. Clark and her grandson move to another apartment, but she told him she didn't believe the disturbances would last forever. But the haunting only grew worse. One evening, as Mrs. Clark and Ernest ate dinner in the kitchen, 4 cups suddenly rose out of a punch bowl in the living room. They flew across the apartment and smashed on the kitchen floor. A light bulb became unscrewed from a floor lamp in Ernest's bedroom and shattered. A bottle of disinfectant toppled from the bathroom shelf and smashed to pieces on the tile floor. And once, a small mirror in Ernest's bedroom fell and was cracked. By this time, news of the disturbances had aroused the neighborhood. Mrs. Clark's tenant friends, eager to help, or just to witness the antics of the ghost for themselves, showed up frequently at the apartment. Often, Mrs. Clark, frightened and glad to have company, let them in. In this way, several people were able to confirm that something unusual was definitely going on.